Anakin, I am your father. No! My leg! Okay, first things first, a short disclaimer. When using any type of laser, you're going to need to wear the proper eye protection, and that doesn't mean sunglasses, okay? This is actually a serious thing, and it can seriously just blind you just by one little flash in your eye. So you're going to need to wear the appropriate eye protection with the marked wavelength of your laser. This is a 450 nanometer laser, and these are marked for 450 nanometers. So this blocks out all the wavelength of this light right here. So my eyes are protected. I expect you to do the same and take the proper precautions. Do not point this laser at yourself or any animal, and don't point it at airplanes. I think that's about it. And let's just get straight into the demonstrations. Okay, this specific laser came with 5 star attachments. So what you do is you screw them on the front. This one I already screwed on just so I didn't have to do it one-handed, because it's kind of irritating to do. But yeah, you just screw them on like that on the front. This is the focusing knob right here. You can screw it on or off to adjust the focal length of the laser beam. So let me just give you a little demonstration. You click button the back right here, and that's one of the patterns that you can get from the star little headers. I'll just call them star headers. That's one of them. And let me just go back here. When you're changing out these star headers, what you're going to want to do is you're going to have to take it off, because once you take it off, you have a chance of burning your hand. So I'm just going to show you what each of these look like. They're actually pretty cool. Let me screw this one on real quick for you. I like a lot of these patterns, but I kind of wish they had like snowflake ones. That'd be even sicker. This is just a dot projection, so I'm not sure if you can see that as well as I can, but this is very bright. This specific laser has 3 modes. This is low power mode. This is high power mode. I'm not sure if you saw it flicker to a higher intensity beam, but yeah. And it also has a strobe. That's pretty sick. Okay, let me show you the other ones. The only downside to this is a $50 laser, so I'm pretty sure they have some circuits on the inside here that boost the amount of power that go to the laser diode. So this thing doesn't last that long on one charge if you have it on constantly. This is a horizontal dot projection. It goes out for a little while. I'm not sure if I can back up far enough for you to see this, but yeah, that's the other one. It's more intense towards the middle, as you can see here. So that's the other one. Turn this off again, and let me show you the other 2. We're going to be getting to some a few little interesting experiments that we can do with this laser, and I think that's going to be very fun. Alright, here's the other one. Another thing you can do, you can screw this cap in a certain amount, and you can change the pattern in and out. This one's a circle, right? So if I rotate the front of this and not burn my finger, I'm not sure you can see that, but I'm actually rotating little circles, and it looks pretty awesome. I'll do it slowly so you can see it. There you go. This one specifically does not screw in all the way, so that you can actually rotate the lens like this. That one's my favorite. And on to the next one. Okay, screw this off for you. I'm gonna have to put these back in the bag. And this is the last one. This one is kind of the same as the other one. It doesn't screw on completely, so it lets you rotate it. This one is pretty dang sick looking. Look at this. When I rotate these, oops, I can change it to a horizontal line of beams, and then it just does this cool pattern. Look at this. and it collapses. Isn't that sick? I also really like this one. This is one of my other favorites. I kind of wish they came with more star caps, but they don't, sadly. I mean, you could probably find some on eBay. Okay, this is my dimly lit living room. So, suppose I turn on the laser. This is going to be the laser without any attachments. You can visibly see that beam. It's actually awesome. Let me just turn down the brightness a little bit so you can see this better. Try not to point it at any furniture because you might set it on fire or burn a hole in it. That's why I'm pointing it at a white surface where it reflects and it does not absorb the light that well. This is on high beam. This is the strobe light. And I'm going to do an outside demonstration. Okay, this is outside. It's kind of starting to get dark because of all the snow here. It's my backyard. And when I turn on the laser now, you can visibly see it still. It's a pretty dang bright beam. Let me just lower the light a little bit so you can see the beam a little clearer. And this thing goes out for, this is focused at infinity, so it goes out for a little while. Let me point that straight up. You can see that's an absolutely beautiful beam. Now when I turn it to high beam, here you go. You see that little bump in brightness right there. It actually does reflect pretty dang well off this snow too. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's head back inside for a experiment. Okay, number 2. We're gonna try cooking a pancake. Well, re-cooking a pancake. Hopefully this works. Otherwise, I'm gonna be depressed. Alright? So let's put this here. Point the laser down, don't burn my toes. Where's this beam focused again? Right here. Pop this here. Slowly. Wow, you see that? Instantaneously, this thing starts melting. Jeez. Oh, that smells so good. Enough of that. Actually, I'm gonna keep doing it. The sound is so satisfying. Okay, turn the brightness back up, and you can clearly see that we burnt this pancake a little bit. I wouldn't trying to cut this thing would take way too long. It's kind of porous, and I don't really want to do that. So, unless you guys want it, you can see it in another video if you guys like this. We're gonna try actually 2 more things. You see this box right here? Right there. This Burger King box. I want to see if you can actually burn a hole through it. Let's see. Yep, still burns instantaneously. Pretty sure smelling this cardboard is a bad thing for me. But I'm gonna do it anyways, right? Yep, that's pretty charcoal, and we actually did burn a tiny hole through here. Less than a couple seconds, too. That is not bad. Now, on to the fun part. Let's see if we can burn a hole in chocolate, or can we melt it? Got a whole thing of Ferrero Rochers. These things are amazing, I love them. I'm probably still gonna eat this after, to be honest, if it doesn't melt to oblivion. Try to do it with one hand. Come on, open up. Let me just put you guys down for like half a second so I can open this. Okay, there you go. We should have a plate up here. I don't want to make a mess, so I'm gonna put this here. I cannot underestimate this laser because this thing does work. Let's see what it does to this piece of chocolate. Instantaneously, it starts burning. I like to see that. Oh, that is not a pleasant smell. I thought it would smell good, but it's not good at all. Oh. Whoa, the chocolate's heating up over there on that side. It's actually kind of cool. Give it that. I kind of just expected it to, you know, melt, but it's not really melting right now. I don't think I'm gonna actually eat this after, to be honest. Does not look that appetizing when it's being burned. Not gonna lie. Try burning this walnut, maybe? Alright, let me turn this off, see what happened. I'm gonna take my glasses off, brighten this up. Okay, let's see. Let me pick this up. And did it melt? It only melted the area that it impacted, and then it like charcoaled it. You see that right there? Wait, let me get this to focus. Yeah, see, it like charcoaled this area. It's quite odd. I expected the whole thing to start melting or something. It's not the outcome I was expecting, but that's why we have an experiment, right? Okay, on to the next thing. And you guessed it. This experiment is going to be, can you cook an egg with a laser? Let's find out. Don't make fun of me. I don't know how to crack eggs that well. First off, we're gonna do it focused at infinity. So this is when the lens is screwed all the way in. See if it does anything. Let us see. I'm gonna dim this down so you guys can see it better. See if there's anything cooking. I'm gonna leave this here for a little bit, see if it cooks anything. I'm guessing this is not gonna work yet. Here we go. Brighten this up so you can see again. Let me just focus this beam really quickly. I'm gonna try to put this down. Okay, there you go. So to focus the beam, you're gonna be rotating this way, like this. I'm gonna turn the intensity to normal. And I'm gonna actually take off my laser goggles. I don't recommend you do this. Turn off the light so I can see the beam. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see this or not, but
as I turn this knob, it's actually changing where the beam converges and diverges. So when you do that, it'll focus the beam at a finite point, and that's where the most energy is gonna be for the beam. So right now, let me move this closer. I'm not sure if you can see this, but okay, where is it? Right here. Focus this a little more. Right now, this is the finest point of the laser. This is where the most energy is. So this is the part that can actually burn something really well. It will burn on that end too, but this is where it's going to have the most energy to burn. Let me put my glasses back on. And the beam is right here, so.
Let us see. Pick you guys up. See if this does anything. Oh, I gotta flick this light back on for you. Flick this back on. Where's that beam again? Right there. So hopefully this may yield some results. I gotta put it on high power mode, don't I? There you go. High powered mode.
It's really hard to see if anything's happening right now. I can't really smell anything. Oh, that's sick. Look what happens when you shine it into the liquid. Let me dim this down a little bit. It, like, shows you where the laser beam is. That's sick. I'm guessing that's a property of fiber optics. Not exactly fiber optics, but, like, the internal reflection of the, gelatinous part of an egg is causing it to show the whole beam, I'm guessing.
Okay, I still don't see any sort of burning. There's nothing happening. I don't believe this is working, sadly. I kind of hoped that it would work. Let me turn this back up so you guys can see. I really hope that I can actually cook an egg, but turns out it will not work. Actually, now that I took my glasses off and I have the laser off, I'm actually noticing it actually did cook the egg a tiny bit. Do you see that? Those little white spots? Yeah, I'm pretty dang sure those are the exact spots I had this laser on. So it did slightly cook it. You can't really see much with these glasses, honestly, though. Everything turns red, and it's actually pretty dark in my house right now. But successfully, we did cook an egg to an extent. So I guess that's confirmed. If you had enough time and you sat there, you could probably cook this whole egg. Or just the yolk. The darker part absorbs more heat, so yeah. Let's move on to the next thing. Okay, for the very next thing, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to light a candle with this. Not sure how I'm gonna do this with only one hand, but let's give it a go, alright? I'm gonna cross my leg. Oh, I don't want to burn the chair. So I'm gonna go like this. Hopefully I don't burn my pants either. That'd be pretty upsetting. Turn the wick up like that. Put the laser here. And there's the focus right here. Try to burn this.
Not sure if it's gonna light it or if it's going to just cook it or cut it, possibly. No idea. Hopefully it lights it. That'd be the epic thing that we could do here. I'm pretty sure we could light this candle if I had some sort of stand for this laser. Because all the light energy is being absorbed into multiple areas as per one area. So by the time the spot that I have it on currently heats up, my hand moves and then it heats up another area. So it's not catching on fire yet. We're gonna leave it here for a couple more seconds. Did you see that amber? No? Let me try this again. Trying to get a little red beam.
I feel like we're just about getting it, but oh, this is really hard to do with one hand. You know one thing I can try. Okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm putting down the laser like so that I can get this candle to be still, and then hopefully I can get some burning action for us. If so, ow, my eyes. Oh, this is why you gotta put laser eye protection on, dude. That flash freaking hurt my brain. Ow, Jesus Christ. That was painful. But hopefully it's gonna be worth it once we get this bad boy, hopefully, on fire. If this doesn't work, yep, we got a flame, guys. We got a flame. Check that out. See, what happened there is all the kinetic energy went into, well, all the light energy can be kinetic. All the light energy went into the candle into one spot, and it caused enough to light the wick. And here we go. We actually lit a candle with this laser. This thing was only like 50 bucks. That is insane. Let me turn this bad boy off real quick before I set the house on fire somehow. But check this out, man. We actually lit a candle with the laser. That is epic, man. Wow. I think this is how I'm going to close off this video. An epic ending to a lot of great tests. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. If you want to see more videos like this, just hit the notification button and comment me what you have for me to test. I worded that very weirdly, but yeah. GTX Wolfie signing off.